Hello comrades, welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4. That's the Soviet Union, best union in the world. We are still in the process of eating up delicious turkey. We've got like 28 divisions here cut off, behind enemy lines. It is wonderful. We're about to march into the rest of Turkey over here. We've got plans for Legionnaire Romania and the Axis. It is February 1941. We have about 630 convoys, so I've turned off convoy production and I've shifted them over to submarines. Because our fleet is crap and the only thing available at level 2 is submarines. So, submarines it is. Now we are finally on the new update, which is the 1.1 Red Ball Express update, referencing the supply lines that were running throughout Normandy as the invasion progressed. Which is a pretty nice reference of them to make, I'm not gonna lie. And so here we are, we're in the process of world domination. Ever so slowly. We have some submarines here that our fleet is encountering. Hopefully we should be able to take them out with submarine on submarine action or something. Or we'll get some naval bombers at some point. As it stands, let's crush this pocket over here. They have some attrition. 21 units, they should die quickly enough. Right? What's the worst that could possibly happen? If you could make a dash for Istanbul, that would be amazing. Meanwhile, this guy will just make a run over to that port for some reason. Why? We need it. For strategic purposes, obviously. Now, they are taking some ports back over here, but shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. Expeditionary forces from Mongolia. We have some tactical bombers over here that are bombing something. I'm not entirely sure what, to be precise. To be honest. But we'll send everything over to Ankara. So they should have better coverage of, well, everything around here. Lovely. Even more ground support. Or air support, whatever. We'll just roll them up like that. We're about to cut them off from supplies over here, so we have more to kill. Our mad dash to Istanbul is actually succeeding, which is what is the most surprising to me. We're gonna want some more fighters. We're already producing quite a number of tanks, actually. But we're still behind. Women in aviation! We can get Operation Z. Support China. How is China doing? We can move industry to the Urals. You know what? We're gonna do that. Obviously, Turkey is a threat to Moscow. China is slowly folding to Japan. And when I say slowly, it is very slowly. They have nearly taken 1 million casualties, which is good for us. Because we don't like Japan, and we're gonna invade Japan through the Far East at some point. We're about to take Istanbul, actually, so that should mean that Turkey capitulates. As we are doing a mad dash for all their victory points. Unpausing the game might help, though, I'm not gonna lie. Haha! Yeah, I'd like to take everything. End the turn, and that's it. Lovely. Nom! They say nom! And Turkey is gone. Righto, in that case, I'd like to take one guy here. Detach you. This is now going to be a front over here. Actually, no, let's take Iraq first. We're going to assign everyone to there. An offensive line will be there. I mean, we're totally not going to declare war in Iraq or anything. They're not guaranteed by anyone, which is nice. Let's start justification. Let's hope they don't get guaranteed by anyone. Lovely. National Focus cancelled. Whoops. Well, we tried. Want to improve the Stalin line. Yes. Obviously, we need to garrison that particular part. And we will move a garrison to Istanbul. We're totally gonna make a land fort over there. It will be very important to our industry comrades. Now, because we have managed to secure Turkey in a peace deal, it means we will no longer face any resistance here. Which basically means more industry, nom. Beautiful. Give me some more of those and then we'll start upping our tank production. We can get more ships. Give me some Leningrad and Minsk class destroyers. We can invite Xian King to our faction. I'd rather eat it, to be honest. I like to nom everything. Obviously, Soviet Union needs to be the best union. SB2M, we can get the TU2 right away. DB3, I'd like to switch you up to SB2Ms for a while. Excellent. How easy would it be to just march into Iraq? Probably pretty easy. Let's also start justifying against Iran. Azerbaijan, yeah, sure. If we could basically cut the axis off from any oil, that'd be great. We'll take Iraq, we'll take Iran. They don't have that much oil, but taking it will be beneficial anyway. We're not going to be able to do anything against Siam. We've got Japan messing around in here. I'm afraid they might, like, swoop everything if they get the chance. How's our front line doing? It's not doing terrifically well, I'm not gonna lie. Can we take a look at, like, where the Stalin line is gonna be placed? It adds in... Oh, it adds in a lot of places around here, hopefully, so... We'll take a look at, like, land forts now. We have our 3 line here, which is great. So anything extra will obviously be nothing that we did. I'm gonna move Istanbul up to the top quickly, just so we can make sure that we actually defend it. There we go. We're building one more civilian factory in Ulyanovsky, which is great. After that, we'll start, like, basically mass producing a lot of infrastructure. It takes like 2-3 weeks when we have all 15 factories assigned to make like one infrastructure. So that's good. We're building a lot of it, which isn't a bad idea, especially since the interesting fact, the winters that were in like the Second World War, they were some of the heaviest winters seen ever. I say ever, but they've been some very severe winters, unusually so. Might not have been the worst out there ever, but it definitely wasn't anything to sneer at. It was really bad. And the Germans, well, they were sort of prepared for it, but not massively well prepared, so they suffered. Iraqi workers, your liberation is near. Improved AT upgrade. Very nice. Oh, that's all ahead of time now. We are working on a doctrine. Give me the KV-1. We're about to do some more research, which is excellent. Don't really need our planes here anymore. We question Iraqi sovereignty. We must rally behind this cause. Set that up to 200. There you go, set limit higher than that. Excellent. We have 300 fighters, although we have some interwar fighters, some crappy fighters, and some modified crappy fighters. Probably taken from Turkey, or some of the Baltics, I don't know. Right. Fast offensives. Infantry combat with minus 0.4. That's gonna do a lot for us. There's troops fleeing around here for some reason. But yeah, let's take a look at our infantry division. You have a combat width of 18. That is gonna be 1.2. That's gonna be like 3.6 combat width. It might be enough to actually fit in one more division. So, you know, that will be massively beneficial. We'll have more firepower, kill them quicker and more efficiently. More efficiently. Yes, that's now a word. Lanford line is doing well. We have... Ooh, Iranian workers, your liberation is near. We're equal opportunities. We're gonna get a land fort in Kiev, the city itself. Just in case we have to fall back. Because cities, they are very nice to defend. So I feel like we should put a focus on defending our cities. I don't really care about Grozno, it's literally a marsh. Although, having said that, it might not be a bad idea to put a fort over there. Especially with the river crossing penalty. We'll defend Wilno as well, because we can. We're down to 4.6 million manpower. Oh dear, whatever should we do? This is terrifying. There's now a lot of mud. Yeah, that's Russia for you. City's over there, alright. How's our radar doing, actually? We have some radar over there. I might want to deploy some in the border regions. We're gonna just keep an accurate eye on the Germans. We're totally overkilling it with radar, but if it helps. We need accurate info on the axis so we can plan a well-executed counterattack, of course. Look at recon. Well, we're researching some cool toys. It's going to be a lot of fun to use them. At some point. What's the production doing? 1.56 fighters per day. That's not bad. Efficiency is still going up, so, you know, we'll get there at some point. Tanks? 5 T-34s per day. Wow. I swear, we are just some crazy economic powerhouse here. We could have gone concentrated industry. Oh dear. I'm actually going to switch Recon Company up from that, because that is just too good. And it should save some of the progress. Gotta have that industry buff. Especially since we're about to go to war. Historically. They're putting in some naval effort. They're still fighting the... Oh, if they are fighting America. Which is nice for us. They're still holed up in the boot over here. I don't think Germany is helping Italy very much down there. They're doing okay down here, but the Allies still hold both Gibraltar and the Suez Canal, so they have free reign to basically screw over Italy all they want. Which is arguably bad for Italy. Arguably. Might be bad. Just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to make... We have a fleet here, right? Yep. We have 8 submarines. Okay, try and remember that name. I want my submarines to deploy to that flotilla. There we go. We're gonna start working on our Black Sea fleet. We'll make another project project 21. Because we are making like 2.2 per year. Which is crazy, crazy, crazy. How's the justification going? We are at nearly half. Excellent. Obviously, we must free the Iraqi and Iranian workers from their oppressive overlords. Because we can. And then we'll declare war on the Allies or something, I don't know. Yeah, you're still working on your naval efforts. Let's go a little higher, because the game, I don't know, it feels like it's slowed down a little bit. We have our fallback lines here with no units attached, so that's still giving us a warning, but that's completely fine. Why can you not, like, go over there? They're friendly with us. What do you mean we're controlling this? Right. We don't have access over there, we know too little. Claim on Bessarabia and claims on Poland. All that bypassed because we... What? What just happened? What? We just bypassed a lot of stuff. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. We just bypassed a lot of stuff here. It's like, no, apparently we don't have claims here anymore or something? I don't know. Oh no, we do. I don't get it anymore. I don't know what happened. This is weird. Anything we can do? Nothing over here. We can go anti-capitalist stuff, I suppose. Oh, it's because we improved the Stalin line and then we bypassed all of this because we already have Poland? Alright, that's fair. So, let's take a look at the land force that are now. Oh! Kiev is like, yeah, we have 7. What are you gonna do about it? That's pretty sick. Got some more places fortified over here. Odessa? Ooh. Oh yeah, Odessa is a pretty famous port in the happenings of World War II. Yeah, we just got a ton of free forts. That's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. In a good way. That'll help us defend. Right, national focus. Let's go for Operation Z. We'll help China. They look like they can use the help. Let's be honest about it. Meanwhile, this front is still a giant mess. As always. We have no Germans opposing us, which is pretty nice. I think they're all off. They're all over the place. They're just trying to fight America and God knows who. They haven't landed in the UK. They declared war on Norway, I think. They definitely did. Fighting a defensive war, and they haven't done anything to Norway. There's pockets of France here and Belgium. I'm more confused about this pocket in the Maginot Line that's still holding out. For God knows what reason. They should have been squished long ago. They're cut off from supply, they can literally surround them from every angle to make the forts less effective. Which is the only way to take out the Maginot Line. Just surround every province and then attack from a million different directions at once. Which isn't entirely fair because, historically, the Maginot Line is facing that-a-way. So if you come around from that-a-way, you should be able to kill them easily. Apparently not. As evidenced by the fact that they're still bloody holding out. For God knows what reason. I don't like the fact that Romania is bloody strong though. They've got a lot of units. Like a lot of units. Jeebus. Right, well, our manpower's going back up slowly. We are expanding our submarine fleet here remarkably fast. We have planes in reserve, excellent. Suddenly it's like, yeah, we have mostly Lag 3 fighters now, yeah, we've got stuff at the front. Let me just quickly check that that is the most up-to-date fighter. Yep, it is, that's good. We can get the Yak 3 at some point. We no longer get the effects from Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Oh boy. They're working on the Wunderwaffe. Basically nuclear tech. Joseph Stalin, angered by Iranian posturing. We must ready the people for war. There's no guaranteeing going on. Excellent. Were you? No. I was confused by the, I don't know, I thought there was a pirate over there, here somewhere. Someone who had an eye patch, which is pretty cool. Switzerland is like, yeah, no, we're a council. You don't get to see pretty pictures of us. So I wonder when, or if Germany is even planning a war with us. Questioning the motives of Iran. Italy is just getting gobbled up by the forces of freedom there. France holds both Corsica and Sardinia. And a surprising amount of territory over here. Huh. Italy is at least pushing down here. They should take the Suez Canal at some point. We can modify our government. I think it might not be a bad idea to start getting Mikhail Kalinin on the front here. To get us some extra national unity in case we ever get attacked by the Allies at this point. Hell, America just walked into Rome like, yo, we own this place now. Maginot Line is still holding out. Because of course it is. I think we're gonna have to do a liberation run of Europe at this point. Yeah, we might have to start justifying against the Axis at some point. Joseph Stalin brings revolution to Iran. Your revolution is near. Yeah. I mean, they have like 9 to 16 units. These guys have 37 to 57, so we're gonna need more forces over here. Yeah, we can take them. Easily. If only Italy pushed up to the Suez Canal, we'd be able to push into Africa from there. We already have Turkey as a beautiful staging point for Bulgaria. They aren't yet in a faction. They are giving people military access. What we could do is declare war on Bulgaria, eat that, have a second front against Romania. Oh, hey Iraq. We want that oil. Thankfully, our troops were well drilled. Not all of them are regular though, but that's fine. At least this way they have organization. We don't need your help, friends. We're fine. Just watch them die. Oh yeah, we could deploy planes over there. Let's get some tactical bombers. We don't have any tactical bombers. Fantastic! That's what I'm making my industry for. Let's get some close air support then. Well, at least we're pushing into the borders here, easily enough. They are trying to attack us, which is not gonna work, Iraq. You're attacking Mountaineer divisions in planes. Not the best use of Mountaineer divisions, but hey. Finishing for Iran is done. Excellent. We need them by September. We're going to deploy. I'd like you to attach to... I don't know, what should we deploy you to? Probably this army. You have the least amount of troops. Siamese Empire has capitulated. Uncertain times. They've capitulated to the Allies. Alright. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen, but I'm sort of glad it did. Now there's the hills we've been training for. This should be easy enough, to be honest. Mechanized equipment? Oh, hello. This is also a little bit ahead of time, y'all. I think it would be wise if we just went ahead and did it anyway. Yeah, that feels good. Let's just do it. Operation Z. Yes. Annex Tanatuva. Which is this little region over here. It's got 10 unlocked states. Apparently. So, you know, we need to liberate that. With all our might. There we go, we are winning the fighting against them. They have penalties from our air superiority, we have bonuses from it. It's all well and good. I hope we can capture an airfield over here at some point so we can have a better staging point for Iran. Get me more tactical bombers quickly. We obviously need more upgrades. We have a need fulfilled for T-34s, which is excellent. Tupolev Tu-2 is researched. We'll get the PE-10 next. So then we'll go and upgrade our dive bombers. I say dive bombers, I mean tactical bombers. We have a crap ton of chromium. We need some aluminium from... Who is close by that could provide? Well, Germany. But I'll take this. I'll take the Americans up on their offer. Why? Because it's America. America is less likely to invade us. Let's put it that way. I like how a random desert tile and a couple of huts is now their backup capital. Like, yep, this is, that's it. That's all. Ooh, there's an airfield. We need that. 1,600 planes. Deploy over there, you should still be assigned to this region. And then you should have a better range to cover the area. And then the Sturmovik will do its work. There's obviously not going to be an invasion of Russia, is there? Well, we spent all that time preparing defensive positions to be very disappointed. Today is a sad day, and there we go. We have annexed Iraq. Remove all orders. Set up a giant front line. Offensive order. Just take it all. They have a high amount of national unity, I'm not gonna lie. We can invite Shan King to our faction. I'd rather not. You have terrible range. Don't get all the interwar fighters out. We might as well. We could assign more divisions to the front, but I'm fine. Actually join faction. No! You will join us one way or another. Probably another. Come to think about it. So how are we doing over here? Well, we're building a lot of forts. Which is still going as expected. We're not going to need them for anything, but, you know. The German Reich isn't all that mighty. America's just like, yo, we caught this. Silly America. I keep forgetting that you can now actually assign people in the new patch before they've even arrived, which is pretty swell. They have terrible range, and their airbase is overcrowded. I like these buttons that they added. It's very helpful. You guys are still planning, I see. That's fine. And you're not quite in position yet. That's fine. Should be able to make a push on this front anyway. They'll probably push out here, but since we can just roll into their territory, it'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. I'm just waiting for the day that we get our tactical bombers. Actually, I'll call you guys back since we don't need you anymore. Research slot available, excellent. Get us more production efficiency cap, will ya? And you are now assigned to Iran. I think those are the only ones with nearly perfect coverage. That's good. Right, well, it's that time of year. I want to conquer you, Iran. Engage the plan. We might have enough troops to pull this off, I'm not entirely sure. They're probably just going to border rush us over here, which is fine. They're not going to take all that much land of us. Anyway, we've been going on for about 30 minutes. I'm going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed the video, then please do leave a like down below. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. And until next time, have a good one, folks.